I'm not sure how well you can see the action on this, but the action is pretty low. But the action is really low because somebody has done some modifications here. And if you can see that bridge and the saddle, you can see that somebody cut down the saddle. And when you look closely at it, you can see that they probably went too far because it looks like they put something under there to try to raise it back up. And it's an issue because also if you look, you'll see that there's almost no break angle between where the strings tie and where they make contact with the saddle. I haven't played this yet because it's missing a string. I'm going to go ahead and restring it. So when I restring it, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take that saddle out, see what is under there, and I may decide to put something else under there to bring it up a little bit higher. But my plan right now is to take, if I need to, take a credit card basically, and just cut a thin slice of a credit card or two to lay in there to bring that saddle height up. Okay guys, so I've got this baritone ukulele, Hilo ukulele. I'm going to go ahead and work on this bridge here a bit. I've gone ahead and loosened up the strings, and I've moved this saddle, and I can see that underneath of it, it looks like they put a piece of paper under there. And so I'll just slide the saddle out. And you can see it does not fit that snugly. Is that paper? No, that looks like it's a very thin piece of veneer. I've cut a piece of a credit card here. I can see the credit card is slightly thicker than that veneer. So I'm going to go ahead and swap that out and see if that brings the bridge up enough to where I'll be satisfied. My guess is not, and I may need to cut another piece of credit card and put 2 layers of that on there. So now that I've put that under there, when I look at the break angle, I see there's not a real significant difference, except that now it looks like the break angle does get it so that it is up off of the wood of the bridge, because that was a problem. It was actually touching the wood of the bridge. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take another sliver of this credit card and put it under there and see if the 2 of them will get the job done. Let's see if I can cut it to their proper thickness. I may have gone too thick on that one. My one concern about putting 2 layers of credit card here is that it may lead to buzzing. And what I may do is see if I can get a thin piece of wood to put under there instead. And right now, these things are not wanting to cooperate so far as both lying flat. Let's see if I can get those going here. Okay. Okay, so I now have those 2 layers on there. And when I look at this, I see that that is much better string height off of the bridge. When I look here at the action, when I look at it here, it's a little higher than it was, but still not really bad. So you can see that. So I think I'll do this as a stopgap measure, and if it turns out all right, I may go ahead and try to do something more permanent, and I think that'll be to go ahead and find a new bridge.